What a week. What a week. What a week for some fantasy football, baby. Woo! We've got a lot of big news for you. For one, there's a new worst team in the league. We'll call them the Suckers. There's a biblical victory, and there's a new beast of the East. We're going to call them Scroats, and that's where we'll begin. In Erlanger, Scroats McGoats puts up 142 points against the Fake Chowzers. This is the second week in a row they put up the most total points, as well as the second week in a row, oh yeah. Boom! Beast of the week, Aaron Rodgers, putting up 38 points. Scroats improve to a 3-2 record and give a good argument to be atop the league's finest. With Fake Chowzers losing 3 straight, the owner had this to say after the game.
What's been the problem? You started 2-0 and now can't seem to get a win.
Yeah, losing 3 straight's tough. I mean, anybody in the league can tell you that. It's really hard. It's really hard on everybody. I'm an emotional wreck right now, and it is what it is, as they say.
How do you feel after this loss particularly?
Terrible. Like I just said, I'm an emotional wreck. Losing to a guy named Scroats McGoats doesn't win you many popularity contests in this league. But I'm hoping to bounce back next weekend, but we'll see what happens.
And so does this mean you're never going to go down to your girlfriend?
Why would you say that? Why would you say that? Of course I go down on my girlfriend.
Sandusky Waterheads, every week, teams have been spitting in their eyes and making them feel like the bruised herds that they are. Today is a new day though, and in the East Side, versus the underdogs, the Waterheads pull off their first victory 137-108. Congratulations to the Waterheads. So if they are no longer the worst, let's look around here. Flowtown Crackbabies put up a pathetic 65 points against a slightly less pathetic 79 points put up by motherfucking Big D. A battle that came down to Monday night. Stafford and Calvin Johnson needed a combined 60. Only combined for 43. Crackbabies, the new suckers of the league. Roy Rage, the Goliath, Uncle Finkel, the David, and by God, if we're not in 1 Samuel verse 17, Uncle Finkel slays Roy Rage 97-83 in a hard-fought battle. You can't make this shit up, folks. This is biblical. Newport Nichols holding their own in Florence against the Jalorents, putting up 93. Jalorents, with just more consistent players, managed to pull off a win with 109 points to Nichols' 93. Nichols are also a valid candidate for the suckers of the league. And finally, Shuck Yourself, putting up a big 78 worthless points as one-man Wolfpack strongly takes the win with 125 points. We're gonna give them the Dahmer Award. Shuck Yourself pwned. So what does all this mean, Basil? Well, I'll tell you what it means. It means in the fire pit, Roy Rage still hanging on to the lead, but tied with one-man Wolfpack at 4-1. Scroats McGoats putting up big numbers is staying in the mix at 3-2, and the Sandusky Waterheads still in the rear, but at least showing signs of life at 1-4. Blowing in the wind. I'll tell you who's blowing in the wind. It's the Florence Jalorents flying high at 3-2, Shuck Yourself also at 3-2, motherfucking Big D at 3-2, and the Erlanger Fake Chowzers, 2-3, yet still very much in it. And boring ass Earth, Uncle Finkel leads at 3-2, Eastside Underdogs at 2-3, Flowtown Crackbabies 3 points above the Newport Nichols, both teams at 1-4, and in a battle with Sandusky for the laughingstock of the MLFF League. Gotta love it. Week 6, it's time to put your players where your mouth is. Not literally eating them, that's not physically possible, but it's time to see what you're made out of. Let's start with the Crackbabies. 0-3 at home, they're at home again against Shuck Yourself at 3-2. Newport Nichols heading to Roid Rage. This could be ugly, folks, but could also be yet another biblical battle. Motherfucking Big D hosts the Sandusky Waterheads, and judging on Big D's score last week, the Waterheads could get another win. Scroats McGoats looking to keep the good times rolling. They head to Eastside where the underdogs need to produce something. In the Wolfpack, the Jalorents looking to even the records here. A 3-2 team versus a 4-1 team should be a good one. The game of the week, however, in Erlanger, the Fake Chowzers needing to save their season with a win, and Uncle Finkel's mustache hoping to continue the ride to the top. A big, huge week this week. Good luck to y'all, and I'll see y'all next week.